What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I just recorded this video and a lot of people told me that there was no sound. It already had 250 views or something like that. It might have been 300 views or something. And a lot of people were like, it has no sound. And I guess there was just an issue with uploading or something because the actual video has sound, but when I upload it to YouTube, has no sound. And I did it twice and it did not do it. So we're going to be re-recording this video. It seems like this will work. So I have it going through a different system, but we'll see how this works out, and hopefully we don't have any type of issues. However, um, what we're here to talk about is something completely different than what I'm talking about now, my video issues. We're talking about Gitcoin. Gitcoin made a huge move today, and I'm so happy with the move that it did made because I actually talked about this in the past, and I can actually get into some of the videos that I actually talked about and some of the responses that I have seen off of those videos. And it's just amazing seeing some responses now and telling me, oh, what a great call it actually is. And I never really look at all of my calls and basically say, oh, this one was right, this one was right, this one was wrong. I never really tally it up. And it's great to be able to have something that I know did make a move and hopefully does continue to grow and have a ton of popularity going forward. So we're here to talk about Gitcoin, guys. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, if you guys want to join the Discord group, we do updates over there. We have a ton of different information when it comes to all of my videos that we post. You just tag everybody, and we basically know what I'm talking about there. We also have things that we're talking about when it comes to Gitcoin. We have all of these type of calls that we talk about. So if you guys are interested in that, please feel free to subscribe to my Patreon and join the Discord group. But we're here to talk about Gitcoin. Let's go ahead and dive into it right now. So first, what we're going to look at is we're going to break down where the price is, which the price right now is at $25.42. Now, this sounds like it could be a little bit of money depending on what you were looking at, or where you saw this, if this is your first time seeing it, or any other positions that you do look at. But where I invested in at it, I invested in at $7. And then I invested in again at around $8. So total, I really invested in less than $10. And this did make a move in the past up to, I believe it was $15 and pulled back, and then $15 again, and then pulled back. And now it went up to $15 today. It did pull back a little bit and then jumped up to a level of hit a high here, right here, of $26 or almost 27, and then actually increased even more after pulling back to about 16, increased again to about $29 before decreasing again, and we're looking at about $25 here today. Now, there's a ton of movement, a ton of reasons why I did see this as a potential gainer, a potential play. And one of those reasons was really the market stats that we can look at. So 14.2 million circulating supply is very low compared to a ton of cryptocurrencies that are out there. Seeing the market cap so low where it was, I knew it had a ton of potential. Just looking at the average, if I look at the average in popular coins, you're going to see it around that $1 to $10 billion mark for a market cap. And that's the average. Not saying crazy popular as in something that's in like the top 15. I'm talking about things that are, within the top 50. You're going to see that average where a lot of things are around that $1 to $10 billion range. So if you have something like this and looking for that to get to average, you know that the price is going to be a lot higher because price multiplied by circulating supply equals market cap. So you obviously know if the market cap ends up doubling, the price doubles. So that's what I was looking at as a whole. Also looking at some of the use case behind it, but that wasn't my main factor in getting into it. Another factor was the fact that this was very new, created in May of 2021. This is something that I saw as a starting point. I could jump in at a low price, 7, 5, whatever dollars, and make a move up to a level of $14 if I wanted to, or make a move up to a level here of even $12. I was really excited to see this movement, and that's exactly what I talked about in these videos here. In this video, going all in on Gitcoin, And this was one of those ones that where it did come down to $7, and that's where I ended up making a huge move. Whatever cash I had free, I put into Gitcoin on October 14th. And I even talked about it before then, where I was just talking about what is Gitcoin, why am I getting into it, and that was in, I believe, September, or August, something like that. Might even been closer to July, but still I was talking about it back then, and I was really excited about where that price was going to go in that video. So, all in all, I'm happy with the movement. I'm really excited about the movement. I want to see what the future holds for this, but I wanted to know also the detail behind why we saw this large price increase. And they brought it to a bunch of factors, right? When we look into this, they were breaking down what Gitcoin is. If you guys want to know what Gitcoin is, you can always go to you go on the web and just type in what is Gitcoin, or you can just go on Coinbase and you can go to their website, and they usually do a great job with explaining it on their website, and you can break down all of this stuff. I also have a video going over different details there, not really getting into a lot of the use case behind it, but that is something I want to dig further into as this does rise in price. So that's something we need to look into as well. But what we can factor this to, what we can factor the increase to, is the right here. So we have the GR12 hackathon, which is something that's supposed to happen on December 1st. So it's more of a buy the rumor, sell the news type of event. And I love those things because I hope that it's not a sell the news type of event. I think it's actually going to be a lot bigger, because when you actually have that rumor and the news hits and it's very, very positive news, you can actually see this, 10x, 2x, 4x very, very quickly. We don't know what the actual increase will be and how people take it on, because right now it's growing quite a bit and it's not even at the max popularity. 83rd in popularity. So we definitely have a ways to go when it comes to being popular. I don't think it's going to be top 2 or top 5, but you can definitely see that in the top 20. I'll tell you that. So sitting at 83 or 83rd, I expect this market cap to rise a lot more. However, I do, after seeing such a large gain in just a matter of a day, you might see a pretty decent sized pullback. And that's why with my position, I was holding 400. That's why with my position, I ended up making a move at $13, which I consider an okay move. It was a kind of it was a good move and a horrible move at the same time, just because when I look into the position and where it is now, I wouldn't have expected that it grew this much. I expected that seeing a 60%, 70% growth in one day, you would see a little bit of a pullback the next day, right? I wouldn't expect you to see a 170% increase in one day. So with seeing that increase, I do think we're going to have a little bit of a pullback, but it's not going to be to the extent to where it gets back down to where I sold at, or I sold 300 coins at. But I did end up selling 300 coins and kept 100 in here. I think that's something you can actually take home, basically just jot down in your notebook of investing. You don't have to take as much as I did, but whenever you see a large increase that you're comfortable with and you want to be able to capture those gains to put it into other positions, I took out $4,000 worth, which was 300 coins, about $4,000 worth. I think it was 3,900. So I took out that. And whenever you find that you have a comfortable amount in there, you take out some, leave some there just in case you do have that rise. Because the fact that I left 100 there, now turn that 25 or turn that 1,300 into 2,600 very, very quickly, over the span of a half a day. It ended up making that move. So it's up a hell of a lot today. I'm really excited what Gitcoin has to offer and where this is going to go. Because if you look at my spreadsheet and breaking down Gitcoin, let's scroll up here. Let's see if we could find it. Scroll down. Where's that? If you see my spreadsheet breaking down Gitcoin, understand where it is. At $7, it was at less than a $100 million market cap. And seeing it at 50 cent or $50, it's still less than a $1 billion market cap. Seeing it at $100, you're looking at 1.4. So it definitely has a chance to grow. Anything looking at average, you can see something up to $500 and still look at a $1.7 billion market cap, which is still on the lower side when it comes to market caps, right? So when I see a coin like this and how much potential it could possibly have, it shows me so much. However, I do end up making moves as I end up getting to my original cost basis, and I can profit out of it. So that's why I keep 100 left in there, because that 100 can turn into, $50,000 or, $100,000, right? You never really know, because that 100 that I have here, it could get to a point to where it's $1,000 per coin. $1,000 per coin would give me $100,000 just in Gitcoin alone, and I would be happy with that gain, right? So that's my overall thoughts of Gitcoin. I understand that this can definitely make a larger move here, and I'm really excited to see where this is going to go, because single-handedly today, this gained me about a little over 3,700, 3,800 in value just from Gitcoin alone. So my account was at $20,000, and now it's up to $23,400 with just Gitcoin alone. And funny thing is, I transferred some out. So it was at $20,000. I transferred out 500 into Coinbase. So technically I was at 19,500. So I grew by about $4,000 over the total account. So I'm really happy with the growth in really just that position today. And I want to see where this goes from here on out. So you let me know what you think about it. I'm sorry for the problems that I had with the audio on the first video, if you did watch that or tried to understand what I was talking about. But yeah, I think it's really, really good. I'm really, really excited for what's going to come next. So guys, if you can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you guys want to follow me on Discord, please do so. Join the Discord. It's $5 to join the Discord. You can also join the Patreon. There's 3 levels where you have a bunch of different videos on cryptocurrency, stocks, dividends, how to day trade for a living. I want to get into day trading and swing trading crypto, all of that stuff. If you guys are interested in all that, make sure you guys follow my Patreon. I really want to grow that so that I don't have to do, ad content. It can be ad-free content. So anyways, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching and putting up with my BS, late night BS, but I'll catch you guys in the next video.